Hello, folks. So, wanted to talk to you today about something that I've been wanting to try for a really long time, and I think the technology is just about here to let me try it. What I want to do is start uploading the more lightly encoded videos so that you guys, if you want, can download them. Now, right now, this is going to be like a Patreon feature, and you might say, oh, well, why do only Patreon people get to access it? The main reason is because honestly, I have to pay for the space. And because these videos are so large, it would take a lot of space. Um, just to give you an idea, right now, 30 minutes of encoded video is about 2 gigs. So yeah, it's a lot of space is going to take up, and it's not like a ton of money. I don't want to get you impression it's like $100 a month for space or anything like that. I have no idea how much space it's going to end up taking, but I can see something like Witcher easily taking up like 100 gigs or more easily. That's obviously doing other series as well. It's going to very quickly fill up, and I probably wouldn't do every single series, just ones that are more graphically intensive that people might want to watch without YouTube crapping all over the quality, because YouTube makes everything just look terrible. So here's a few things I would like. One, if you are interested, I have a link in the description below the video to where you can download it. This is just a random 30-minute section of my Witcher LP. The sound's not perfect. I just kind of did it in a hurry. It's not terrible, but it's not normally what I would set the values to. But regardless, I don't expect you to watch the whole thing or anything like that, obviously, if you're not interested. But if anyone is interested in this, first off, I would like your opinions. Is this something that you'd be interested in doing? Ignoring the pay part for a bit, because at some point, if I had enough money and it turned out the prices dropped drastically or whatever, then this is something I actually wouldn't mind doing for everyone. Like if you want to do it, just allow you to do it. So with that in mind, is this something you'd be interested in doing? Keeping in mind, again, about a 30-minute video, which I would probably do these in 30-minute or 20-minute sections, is about right at 2 gigs. So, about 4 gigs an hour for something like The Witcher, that's going to be, probably at least 320 gigs for the entire thing. Obviously, you can download and delete them, but I know a lot of folks have bandwidth caps and all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, without rambling on that, let me know what you think. Is that something you'd be interested in? Is it something that maybe would be cool, but you really couldn't utilize because of bandwidth caps, or because you have slow internet, or because you don't have hard drive space, or you just don't care? Like the quality on YouTube is fine. You don't really care to see higher quality videos. Or again, if it is something you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments. And again, let me know if you are and why or why not. Just because, again, I'm curious to find out how many people would actually be interested in doing this. I know a lot of people don't really care that much. YouTube's 1080p is fine for them, and that's great. But me, I like, a good visual quality. So at least some series of other Let's Players, I'd actually like to watch and download and watch in closer to their original quality. So anyway, in the comments, definitely let me know that. Secondly, if you'd like, I have the link in the description. Try downloading the file and try playing it. Let me know how you think it looks. Let me know, does it play okay? Do you have technical problems? If so, what are you using? I had my girlfriend try it, and she actually had issues with VLC, oddly enough, but it played fine with Windows Media Player of all things, which I really, well, I sort of understand it, but I sort of don't. It plays fine on my machine on VLC and on Windows Media Player. I don't quite understand the difference there. But anyway, yeah, if you run into any problems, or if you download it and you think, wow, this looks great, I would definitely be interested in downloading these in the future. Let me know. If you do download it, again, I don't expect everybody to download and watch 30 minutes of video that, if you're watching the Witcher series, you've already watched anyway. And I tried to grab a 30-minute section that had a combination of me just walking around, talking to NPCs, some parts where I'm in the inventory so you can see how clear the text and other things are. Again, I know a lot of people probably don't care about that kind of stuff, but to me, I think it's pretty cool to see it in much better quality, especially a game like Witcher, which just looks really, really good and looks kind of mediocre at best on YouTube, in my opinion. So there is that. Secondly, I actually forgot what I was going to say. The other thing I was going to say is that, again, I mentioned I'm going to make these videos or the downloads Patreon specific. Again, I'm not saying any videos that I upload that series will be exclusively for Patreon folks. Definitely not. It'll still be on YouTube. It'll just be available to download for Patreon folks. First of all, my plan is to, for the first at least probably 3 to 4 videos, upload those and put those links on the actual YouTube videos themselves. That way people can try it out without, because you might find out, oh, it takes too long to download, or it plays like crap on my computer, or it's too much of a pain, whatever. I don't want you to get the Patreon and then go, oh, this sucks, and then you feel locked in or whatever. So I'm going to put the first few up to let people see what it looks like, make sure it plays all right as well. The other thing about it being on Patreon is that I will put links to it all once I've got it uploaded. So it might come to a case where it's actually ahead of what's on YouTube, so you can actually watch it ahead of time if you're interested. But this is and keep in mind, this is all totally experimental stage right now. If like I end up doing this, and even if I start doing it and like one person is doing it, I might stop, because it takes a lot of extra time to encode this other way. I've got a few things that I've been thinking about, like possibly just doing it. I'm not going to bother with the technical boring crap. Needless to say, it takes significantly more time to encode like I'm doing it now, for both better quality and so that the file sizes aren't 6 gigs for 30 minutes. And yes, that's how large the original file is that you might be looking at. It was like 6.6 gigs for 30 minutes. And the compressor got it down to 2 without messing the quality up too much. It takes a lot of extra time to do that. About at least an extra hour per video. At least. Or an extra hour per 30 minutes. But anyway, just kind of to give you a little heads up on that. Again, it might just become a bust and nobody wants to use it and nobody really cares. And that's fine. But I just want to see if folks are interested in that kind of thing. So before I drag on too much again, go ahead and leave comments in the comment section below. Again, let me know if this is something you'd be interested in. Again, ignoring cost or whatever. Just say that you had access to it free. Would this be something you would do even if it was free? If so, tell me why. If not, I would be interested in know why. And if you have the time, I would appreciate you downloading it, checking it out. Let me know what you think, how it looks. Is it worth the extra time and download space and hassle of grabbing it in, making it look better? So anyway, let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time.